All right, Shalom. I want to first start off giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Rakah Kodash, double honor to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, the men that taught us this truth through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahasham Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Rakah Kodash, and peace and blessings unto the elect of the nation of Israel, which is us so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. We are the biblical 12 tribes of the nation of Israel. And this is going to be a quick video. I'm just going to read this article. I don't know if I'm going to read the whole article, but I'll probably just read a little bit of this article and, make some points and leave off with hitting a scripture or bringing out a scripture. All right. To filter through, this article. Now, there's a title that's been that's out there called the Retail Apocalypse, and let me see. I'll just read it. I'm not gonna show it on the screen, but I'm gonna put it up here on the laptop, and I'm going to read the Wikipedia definition. Okay, it says this. So this is off the Wikipedia. It says the retail apocalypse or retail apocalypse. It says is the closing of numerous North American brick and mortar retail stores, especially those of large chains starting in 2010 and continuing onward. And that's all I'm gonna read on that. But so I guess the term started being thrown around 2010. Okay. So things are so bad here in America as far as these stores, businesses shutting down, that they call it a retail apocalypse. That's like a extreme title. Okay, and that's because this so-called country America, that's the main place where the businesses are shutting down. The brick and mortar retail stores are closing is right here in America, Babylon the Great. Now this article is from a Business Insider, and it was posted November the 12th, 2019, 4:53 p.m. by Haley Peterson. And this is the title we've been looking at. It says more than 9,100 stores are closing in 2009 as the retail apocalypse drags on. Here's the full list. Okay. Yeah. Well, it's really giving more of a list, a list of stores, and it has a few words in between. So it says, once again, more than 9,100 stores are expected to close in 2019. It says Sears, Kmart, Party City, Walgreens, and Barney's are among the retailers that have recently announced store closings. Then it also goes on and says Charlotte Russ, Family Dollar, and was it Chico's announced more than 1,100 stores closure in a span of 24 hours. God damn. I'm gonna read that this again. It says Charlotte Russ, Family Dollar, and Chico's announced more than 1,100 store closures in a span of 24 hours. Then it says Payless has said it plans to close all of its 2,500 stores in what could be the largest retail liquidation in history. Right, because this place is doing bad. This is a major sign that the so-called white man is losing his power and his kingdom is falling, right? So it says right here, it says the staggering rate of store closures. You know what? I'm gonna read this. I'm gonna read it off the laptop. So excuse me. Give me 1 second. All right, so as it reads, it says the staggering rate of store closures that rocked the retail industry over the past couple of years is expected to continue in 2019, with more closures expected this year. Retailers closed a record of 102 million square feet of store space in 2017, then smashed that record in 2018 by closing another 155 million square feet, according to estimates by the commercial real estate firm CoStar Group. Then it goes on to read, it says, this year we are predicting more of the same in the retail space. CoStar senior consultant Drew Myers said, retailers have announced more than 9,100 stores closure so far this year, according to the analysis by Business Insider. Here's a list of the stores. Let's go. So here's a list of the stores closing this year. They went through, we've seen Payless. This look like a mall store. I mean, and you can go down through the list, you know, but America's doing bad. More stores are gonna close, you know, and shit is gonna get bad out here. You know, we just, you know, really at the tip of the iceberg with this, with the Most High sending all hell to break loose here in Babylon the Great and around the world, but especially right here in Babylon the Great. This is the cornerstone of this man's kingdom, you know. Once America is destroyed, this man's kingdom is done. Okay, so I'm gonna end this lesson with one. I got one scripture we all know well. This is Ecclesiastes chapter. Let me see. All right, I'm going to read verse 3. Ecclesiastes 12:3. It says, in the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and the strong men shall bow themselves, and this is the part of the verse for this, the focal point for this video. It says, and the grinders cease because they are few. So when stores close down, people lose their jobs. So grinders represent in employees, okay, the workers. Because what is few? Jobs are few because the stores is closing down. It says, and those that look out of the windows be darkened, meaning people, the future is unstable. People don't know what's going to happen in the future, and the future looks gloomy. You know, it looks fucked up. It don't look bright ahead into the future. Okay? Especially if you one of these employees that's getting laid off or because the business is shutting down. You know? So verse 4, Ecclesiastes 12:4, it says, and the doors shall be shut in the streets. Yeah, the doors of businesses. You have liquidation sales. You have store closing signs. You know, windows and entrances to these retail stores boarded up. Right? It says when the sound of the grinding is low, and it is. You know, to get a decent job that you can make a living off of is not easy to come by. You know, and you really have to, work 2 or 3 jobs on what is it called, app-based jobs, or Uber, Lyft, or one of them food delivery jobs, or have your a business set up, an online business, or something like that, to where you can really, have more control over making money. But as far as getting a 9 to 5, that's a scary business, you know. Let's see, Ecclesiastes 12:4, and the doors shall be shut in the streets when the sound of the grinding is low. Yeah, the opportunity to get employment is low. You know, it's not a high chance for you to go out and land a good job. You know, it says, and he shall rise up at the voice of the bird, and all the daughters of music shall be brought low. And that's it right there. Just want to hit at least one scripture for this video. But we're going to see more stores closing down, and we're going to see more of the prophecies unfold as these days go on, and it's only going to get worse. So with that, Lord willing, this video was edifying and exhorting to our spirit, because we see the Most High getting busy, but he gonna crank it up, he gonna crank it up. And I want to give all praises once again to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Rakah Kodash. Double honor to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, the men that taught us the truth through the Spirit, and peace and blessings unto the elect of the nation of Israel. Shalom.